But yeah, I mean, King Cold is cool, but everybody's running Ultra Nameku as well, right? So you get locked in and it's fucking cooked. Like, I can't even think of the last true defensive unit we had. Not to make it an androids thing, but like, we're at an interesting spot. I think Gekishin is going to be very healthy because I think we need another game to kind of spice things up. I mean, Breakers, unfortunately, you know, had its little pocket, and I think it had its little, like, bursts. But, you know, I think the people... Oh, no! What's going on, guys? The Ironcane here, back with another Dragon Ball Legends video. And we are continuing our journey of pulling our missing Ultras. Just to give you guys an update of where we stand in terms of Ultras and who we're missing and whatnot. I actually am only missing 3, with Ultra Golden Frieza being one of those 3. One of those 3, I don't know if I'm going to be summoning for. Happy 7th anniversary. I'm bringing Ultra Majin Vegeta. Happy 7th anniversary, guys. Slay Diddy, let's go, man.
Dude, you're the one.
No, it's my fault. 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 It's my fault. Happy anniversary, Nana. But I am summoning for Ultra Golden Frieza here, so. This was a character that I actually did do a summoning video for. I just did not pull him. I could not pull him, bro. I literally did a whole bit where, like, Toshi used me and reveals and stuff. And this is still, I don't know if Toshi was still ahead of the game or not. But yeah, I was literally in a reveals and stuff. They actually, like, put me in it. There's like I think someone did a short. I don't know if Geek did or whoever, but like a lot of my peers were like reacting to reveals and stuff and like pointing me out. Besides Gresh, funnily enough, I think he was just super locked in. Or he just didn't care. One of the two. Hey guys, listen. The only creators that have made it in reveals and stuff have been like Rhyme and Kagi. Gresh didn't care, bro. Gresh did not care. But yeah, man, it is a very, very interesting time. Not just on Legends, but in just, I guess, the Dragon Ball space entirely, because no game is really getting anything or doing anything crazy, or like there's not really much going on. We're pretty much in a lull at this point. GDC for Dokkan just ended. The 7th anniversary after party for Dragon Ball Legends is officially over, and Dokkan, I think you can make the argument that things are looking good for the future. Like, I feel like GDC was a success. I would overall consider that celebration a success. Like, they did good there, in my opinion. And I guess you could probably say the same thing for Legends as well. Me personally, being a long-time player, I was very disappointed by Part 1. I appreciated Part 2, and Part 3 I thought was very good. Part 3 I thought was very good, with, you know, Part 2 pretty much being carried by the new gameplay mechanics. I wasn't necessarily, like, super upset with what the characters, like, did mechanically and whatnot. I feel like the characters were mechanically interesting, but just in terms of picks, you know, I wasn't exactly thinking Saiyan Saga for Dragon Ball Legends 7th anniversary, because that's typically, like, what you don't think for Dragon Ball Legends, but you know, maybe it's just me, dude. Maybe it's just me. But so here we are for Ultra Golden Frieza. I don't foresee him getting a plat. If they were going to give it to him, I think he probably would have gotten it at this point, or they would have made some mention of it at this point. So I don't really see him getting a plat. But all in all, with this LOE campaign essentially being over at this time, I would say it's a failure. In terms of units that have been made like meta relevant and actually like good, like units I would consider good, if I'm gonna get that cooler, speaking of, I think it literally was just obviously the Ultra Full Power Frieza, and then Full Power Frieza, also from the Namek Saga. Literally just them two. The Revza, I think he's okay. Yo, guys, let me your energy, please. Guys, please. Give me some energy, man.
No.
All right. I mean, no, I mean, I'm imagining, you know. Okay, we got Nexus. I appreciate it, dude. I appreciate it. But yeah, I mean, King Cold is cool, but I don't think he can really hold his own. He can't take a hit. His damage is not bad, but I mean, I don't think people are gonna be running King Cold long term. And I mean, you guys have heard people talking about, you know, the LF Metal Cooler. It really is a shame, and I think it really is unfortunate how that character turned out. Oh wow! Speaking of coolers, yeah, I've been at this guy 14-star. Funnily enough, he was a character that I actually like really tried to get on his initial release, and I could not pull him. But yeah, if you guys have not heard the news, that character Zenkai is very, very underwhelming and mediocre. I saw Goresh, I think he landed like 2 strikes on Ultra Namek Goku and popped his ult, and he could not kill. Like that is absurdity. That is like insane to me. It's really odd that like some Zenkais, man, they just like, they're just flubs. They just come out and they're like I don't. Bro, Gee, can you do me a favor and go back in time and show how many Chrono Crystals I went initially on this guy's banner? Here we are, man. Typically Legend. Are we serious? Wow. I mean, I'll take that, dude. I'll absolutely take that. I'll go a little bit more so we can get another copy, but I'm not gonna go that much more, guys. I'll be completely honest with you. I will not be going. Without, wow, that wasn't even an Ultra 2-time step. Wow. 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 Yeah, I don't even know where I was on my rant here, but yeah, man, it's going to be an interesting couple weeks, couple months. I think the next thing that's coming up in terms of like the Dragon Ball space is going to be Dokkan's Tanabata. I believe that's the next thing up. And then after that is Legends Fest, and that's not going to be for a while. And then Gekishin Squadra is going to come out sometime either before or after those things. It's definitely coming out before the end of this year. And then what, Kakarot DLC Part 2 next year? Sparking, I mean, Sparking Zero is honestly like in the same conversation as Breakers in terms of like the way they fucking treat that game. They like you would have thought that game did not sell the way they don't talk about it, the way they don't update the game. Bro, I'll be honest, I'm not like a big Sparking Zero guy. It really looks incredible. Okay, so there's bars. Bars are passively filling up. You know, I hopped on it, had my fun, I fucked off. But like the fact that they just refuse to like acknowledge it, like have some sort of community involvement, like there's just like no communication. They just dropped that game. There's like some communication like in the first like couple months. They dropped some patches and then they really just fucked off. It's just a really sad sight to see. Xenoverse 2 I think is still getting stuff, not as consistently as I think that base would like. I mean, Breakers seemingly had its last season at the beginning of this month or at the end of last month. I forget at this point. But yeah, it's tough, dude. I'm already starting to feel the effects of the post celebration video performance. Like, I mean, I had a lot of fun with that video, but dude, the fucking, and maybe I could have packaged it a little bit better, but the fucking video I put out where I ran Ultra Cell with Ultra Full Power Frieza and the middle cooler was probably one of my worst performing videos this year, I think. So I'm not gonna lie, that kind of put a bad taste on my mouth in terms of covering Dragon Ball Legends. The fact that I'm in a position where Dokkan actually regularly performs better than Legends is kind of very interesting to me. I mean, sorry to my Legends folks, it's not like to talk shit on y'all, but I think that's also a point to like how tapped out people are on the game and just fucking Metal Cooler as well, right? Like, it's, you know, because I feel like a lot of people's reactions and summons, I think that did fairly well, but I don't know, just interest in the game, I think, just fucking nosedived, man. Metal Cooler was very, I mean, do I even say mediocre? Is mediocre being too nice? Oh, there he is, dude. I don't even know if I say mediocre, because I just feel like he's a very interesting character, man. Because if you get blue carded or rushed, like at all with that Metal Cooler, especially you're playing Proud, it's probably fucking GG's, because everybody's running Ultra Nameku as well, right? So you get locked in and it's fucking cooked. Just say he's ass. I mean, he is. I mean, he's definitely in the conversation for the worst premium unit of all time. He's in the conversation. And the fact that we're having that conversation in the late great date of 2025 is pretty fucking insane. I saw Dugo make a pretty interesting tweet where he said that, you know, if you look at this LOE campaign in the lens of their new balanced philosophy, maybe, you know, they're heading in the right direction, because like Ultra Golden Frieza, like, you know, he's the Ultra and he's insane, and everybody else is kind of just like semi-runnable. I guess, dude. I don't know, man. I don't know. But it's a little alarming. It's a little alarming considering how poorly I think the Dragon Ball Saga campaign was handled, and the fact that they are coming after the anniversary with the same energy for this LOE campaign, not really learning their lesson, is concerning to say the least. Like, it is concerning because it shows and proves that, you know, there are still going to be those like releases. So I don't know, man. I don't know. It's interesting. It's interesting where the game is headed. Because they mentioned trying to reduce the amount of characters that have disrupt, but there's also no like real true defensive characters, and I would say the real true defensive characters or supporting characters are the characters that do disrupt or destroy cards or like paralyze or do something, right? Like, I can't even think of the last true defensive unit we had. Not to make it an androids thing, but like, you know, 16s have typically been very defensive. The red, it's not working. Pan was very defensive, right? These days, you're not really seeing super defensive units anymore. Like characters, everybody kind of just deals damage, right? Or deals damage less, but does other shit. It's just very odd. It's because of their new philosophy. I mean, I think what's very interesting about their new philosophy is that the characters from their old philosophy can still be ran. I know a lot of people think at this point Ultra God, or not Ultra, but God Goku is pretty much like completely fallen off. I would agree with you, but like he's still runnable and his kit is still pretty like insane. Now granted, he doesn't have a disrupt, but disrupts are still combo ending. They're still effective. You still feel it, right? So you even still see people running like Ultra Beast Gohan. And, you know, you have that disrupt that comes off and that will typically stop your combo. Even if, you know, his special beam cannon isn't as scary as it once was. He's still stopping combos, right? So, God Goku didn't fall off, he just got outclassed. Yeah, I think that's fair. I think that's very fair to say. But, you know, this is, you know, of course, an Ultra Golden Frieza video. We pulled them very early. I'm very grateful for that. I'll be honest with you guys. I am very, very grateful for that. There is like a new Ginyu Force like plat thing out. Like I don't know, do I try that? I don't know, man. I don't know. I truly don't know. Because it is the Ginyu Force at the end of the day. I did farm and grind the equips for shits and giggies, but you know, Legends is gonna be an interesting spot because for me, I feel like, you know, some of the God rank session like videos, those typically perform fairly well. Legends vs. Yous are fairly consistent, and then like summons do fine. But content outside of that typically, you know, is hit or miss, and especially kind of being out of that hype period makes me a little like, you know, hesitant, or like I guess rethink how I kind of want to tackle Legends content, just because I mean, it is a cycle. Interest of these games do kind of fall, but it's a shame because I feel like people were pretty excited about this LOE campaign, and just as it went on and on and on, I think the interest just fell off. And the fact that I was able to be in the top 5,000 before even hitting BR 70 last season, I think is all you need to know of where the game is and like how many people are currently playing it. So it is a little concerning. I mean, I don't think like, you know, Dragon Ball Legends is on like the cusp of dying or anything like that, but I do think they need to like reevaluate and see how they can keep interest and keep people playing, you know, besides just these celebrations, right? But, you know, I mean, you feel it. There's like no erasers anymore, bro. The bonanzas are fucking gone, and you feel that shit, man. And it fucking sucks. It fucking sucks, dude. It fucking sucks bad. Alright. I think I might do like one more rotation, and then we'll call it a video here. But with that being said, I guess I just want to give you guys a quick... Oh, okay, we got Bro. I want to give you guys a quick shout. Just appreciate everybody watching, you know, the content throughout GDC and Legends 7th Annie. And for the Breakers folks that came back for the Raiders stuff. Kind of treating this, I guess, as an update video, because I guess like the point of the video was... already, bro, we're never getting that crack animation, are we? But yeah, I mean, with Breakers, there's really not much I want to do with the game, man. Like the only thing I'd want to do is like I was thinking of like doing one big long video where I just use all the super attacks and just see how they look and how they perform, and then just that's kind of my, you know, thing for the rest of the season, unless like, you know, we do something with like Nano again, or Dotto, or Jack, or whoever. I don't really foresee myself doing much content on Breakers in the near future, unless I, you know, come up with some idea that I find interesting. Just because, you know, they didn't really add anything that really is enticing me, unfortunately. But... on the horizon, I think the most exciting thing for me is Gekishin Squadra. I will be streaming the crap out of that game. They actually posted a creator program. So, I mean, anybody watching, if you got like a certain amount of followers on TikTok or whatever, you might as well give it a shot. It's a very cool program what they're doing, and honestly, I wish and hope they would do it for other games, because apparently you get added to this like special exclusive Discord. Hey, T! Appreciate you, man. Thank you for the sub, dude. But, yeah, you get early access to, like, characters, you get press kits, all this stuff. So, it's really cool. It's really cool. And I hope they do that more often. But, yeah, I mean, I guess at this point, guys, The video is pretty much on its way out. Let me know in the comments below how you guys are feeling about the Dragon Ball mobile games and just the gaming scene in general for Dragon Ball. I think we're at an interesting spot. I think Gekishin is going to be very healthy because I think we need another game to kind of spice things up. I mean, Breakers, unfortunately, you know, had its little pocket, and I think it had its little, like, bursts. But, you know, I think the people... Oh, no! Wow. Holy shit. We actually just made Ironcane fucking channel history, bro. That is my very first crack animation on the Broly. Bro, I've seen so many Broly animations and I've not gotten a single crack to the point I just stopped asking for it. I wouldn't wish, I wouldn't hope, I wouldn't say anything because I just knew I wouldn't get it. So the, wow. That's, wow. Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. Wow. Wow. All right, guys, all that's left is Cell Max, man. We got to get the Cell Max animation. That's next on our list, guys. That is next on our list, dude. Holy shit, dude. Wow. Wow, I'll still have people tagging me on Twitter being like, it exists, Iron, it exists. Here, look. Fuck, man. Wow, we got him the red one, just like that. And what was that? How much CC did we use? About 15,000? Yeah, about 15,000 on the dot. Wow, that's really good, dude. 2 Ultra copies? What am I, fucking Slaybix? I mean... What am I, fucking... Y'all know what I meant. Anyways, dude, it's late. I'm sorry. Y'all know what I meant, bro. Shit, man. Fuck, dude. Alright, I think I'll just skip these. Yeah. Alright, y'all. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. I'm not gonna lie, I thought these Revival Ultra Banner summons would be a lot more painful. I think they've all gone pretty well, right? Like, I don't think I've gotten, like, shafted on any of these, really. I mean, now that I'm saying this, I'm probably gonna get fucking cooked on Janemba whenever he comes back. And then, I don't know, maybe I'll bite the bullet and fucking go back for Ultra Majin Vegeta. I don't know. But, hey, man, we made history, dude. We made history. We are almost there on... our Ultra revisiting journey. So, we did it, guys. We got a crack. We got Frieza. I got Baddie 21, man. I wish they would have another 21, man. She was the last premium 21. Alright, y'all. That's gonna be the video. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Comment down below your thoughts. And subscribe to the Ironcane channel for more videos like these. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Take care. Stay safe. Have fun. Peace out, dude. Peace out.